Hey everyone, welcome back to She Burst Podcast. Today's guest is Shane Pons. Hi Shane.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Thank you so much for being a guest on my podcast today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for
So,
having me.
so can you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself as a singer-songwriter?
Oh, the part I hate. I don't, let's see. I am a country singer, country artist, and national recording artist. And I'm working on releasing my second album. We're in the studio recording it now. I released So Many Whiskeys ago in October last year. And the new one that will be coming out hopefully in May is what the projected um, is I Can't Hold Them, and I can't wait for that to drop. But things are going so fast. It's we're getting ready for our tour, the All About the Ride tour, which starts in April, and we're just it's been a blessing. I can't thank everybody enough for all the love and the support, and just meeting everybody, seeing everybody.
Nice. How is it going now? Like you was telling me before we came on that the fiddle player you all have is really
Yeah.
good.
He's amazing. His name is Nathan Jump, and he's been with me for 2.5 years, 2 years. Yeah, since 21, so almost 3 years. And he was my daughter's principal at school. And it was funny because he was like, "Hey, if you ever need a fiddle player, I know a guy." I'm like, "Oh, yeah," because people say that all the time. And we were opening up for Doug Stone, and I was like, "Hey, you know what? A fiddle would sound good. Let me call him up and see what's up." He came in, and oh my god, the chemistry was there. It was amazing. I'm like, that's the sound I've been missing. That's it. And he signed on with us. He came on with us, and he's been with me ever since. And he's a blessing. Of course, my daughter loves him, and I do too. He's like family.
Nice, nice. So you made that connection. Now y'all like best friends.
Yep, yep. So it's been I love my guys. I love my band, even the road band. I have players that sometimes I'll use on the road and for touring, and I have my band that I use, my main band that I've had for a couple years, and my drummer, he's been with me for 6 years,
Oh,
and he's like literally my brother. He's like one of my business partners in another adventure of ours, and God's put some great people in my path.
nice. So what inspired you to become a country singer?
So about that, I I used to be a heavy metal singer.
What?
Yes, I it's funny. Back in 2009, I had a rock band called Organized Chaos, and I was with another band called Aftermath, and I started Organized Chaos, and then I left it and went to, and it was kind of like Drowning Pool, like, and then the screamo band, and then I joined a southern rock band in Texas, and I was like, oh, this is pretty fun, it's pretty cool, I like this. And my mom liked it, and then we had some differences. My dream was bigger than everybody else's. Like, I wanted to be a professional singer, I wanted to be a full-time musician, or country artist, and or an artist. And I went solo in 14, released my first album, The Shane Train, actually 3 days after my daughter was born. And she was coming, and I was like doing interviews on the radio, and like doing, getting everything ready. I'm like, oh my gosh. And it was a whirlwind, and it was amazing. It's been great. And we were been getting ready to do things again. Do the second. This new album's been coming for a while, and but COVID slowed me down a lot.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think it slowed down a lot of people. But yeah, so that's how I got into country music, and my mom was ecstatic, and so was my dad. They were like, "Oh, finally, our son has came back to."
Good music.
Right, but it's funny because I'll post on Facebook from time to time, like, "What song do y'all remember me singing the most?" A lot of people are like "Bodies" by Drowning Pool. I'm like, okay, there's like 1,000 other songs that I sing, but that's the one y'all were
That's
like. What
funny.
about my stuff? No, we love the Shade Train. Okay, we love Camo Queen. Okay, and it was funny because I wanted uh um Old Number Seven Black to be the first single from the first album, but everybody wanted Camo Queen. So Camo Queen was the first single of the first album.
Nice. And you mentioned earlier that you're making music with your daughter and she's 9 years old. That's good too.
Correct. Yep. Yep. She gets on stage with us and sings, and we'll do Traveling Soldier, the Dixie Chicks song. Cody Johnson redid a version of it, so we do that version. And now we're moving on and adding like Heads Carolina, Towns California, and just a couple breaking, getting her into it. She wants to be a singer, and so we're working on a Christmas album together. And I released a Christmas song in December. Uh, I was saying earlier, country radio plays during December. They play Christmas music, which I
Mhm.
love Christmas. My birthday is December 20th, so Christmas is my favorite. And I just dropped So Many Whiskeys Ago in October, and it was doing great. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be a whole month and not being playing, and I didn't want to. I wanted to stay in people's ears, so we rushed production and we went ahead and we're like, all right, let's go ahead and let's do it. So we went in there and we did Christmas in the Country and Tommy Granville with Tommy Grand Entertainment Production. Excuse me, he's a Grammy Award winning producer. Um, he helped me get them together, and so I brought Nathan in, my fiddle player, in, and he played on both of them, and
Nice.
it was amazing. It turned out great, and so it was like, oh man, we love the Christmas song, but December 26th, Christmas goes away,
Yeah.
and so the radio station started playing So Many Whiskeys Ago again, and it's been doing great.
Nice. So I wanted to have your permission to play a couple of your songs on my
Yeah,
podcast.
please, yes, please.
Okay. 1 second. This one is So Many Whiskeys Ago.
Some nights I look up at the stars in the sky, keep searching for answers, keep coming up.
Okay, they were right. You do have a really great voice.
Well, thank you. So you hear that crescendo with the fiddle player where he's sitting there.
Yeah.
Sounds real eerie, whatnot. He came over. He did it as on the fly, and I was like, oh, do it again, do it again. You got to do that again. So we went back, and he was coming down. I was like, oh, that's it right there. That sound, it brings me into it, and that's actually the power note. Everybody's like, okay, I see you over there.
Yes, that was good. That was good. And then I wanted to play. What was the other one you said? This one, Camel King Queen.
Camo Queen. Everybody loved Camo Queen and Old Number Seven Black. The video for Old Number Seven Black. Let's play Camo Queen, and we'll talk about that for a second.
Okay.
She's got camo, but she wears camo jeans. She's not concerned with little shiny face. You can fish and hunt all day long. All the way she goes with a real tree on. A woman like her is hard to be seen, but I went and found me my camo queen.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Well, thank you. So it was cool when we did the video for that. I put it out on Facebook, like, "Hey, I'm filming a video for Camo Queen. Who wants to be in it?" And there were people that came, like they drove 5 and 6 and 7 hours to come be in it. There was a couple, gentleman named Alan Love, and I believe his wife now, and they brought this monster like truck. and big old wheels and tires, and he's cutting through. We did it at the Foster's property, a family out in Texas, and so everybody, we all went out there and we was in an open field, and I used 5 red lifted trucks as a stage. And they were all backed in, and the band standing on it, and that's our stage, and everybody's out there, and we're playing and jamming. And he's like, "You gonna ride in the beast?" I'm like, "I get to ride in the beast." He said, "Yeah, come on." So I'm like, "All right, let's go." So we get in there, and man, it's pretty cool. And if you watch the video, which is on YouTube, at the very, very, very end, I'm sitting on top of that truck, on his beast. That's Alan Love's truck. I'm holding my daughter. I just had, she was like 6 months old, 7 months old, and she said that's her song because that's her. She was there. That's her. She was in it.
Oh, I kind of want to watch it now. I kind of want to play it on here. Hold on.
Yeah, you can. It's up to you. You're welcome to. Now, the old number 7 Black video was fun. So it was done at a bar in Shreveport. That bar is not here no more. That bar had been around for, oh my gosh, 20, 30 years, 40 years. It was a biker bar. And it was called Coyotes. And the nostalgia, all the memorabilia, all the decoration, the decor in there was crazy. It was wild. You'd never seen anything like it. And the guy that's playing the bad guy, was a friend of mine that I've known since we were kids. We were born a day apart at the same hospital in 1978. And I was sitting there thinking, like, who can I get to play the bad guy? And I was like, Tigger, got to be Tigger. So I called Tigger. I was like, "Hey man, you want to be in a video? I'll make you famous." He was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "But I got to warn you, I'm going to hit you with a bottle." He was like, wait. What? I said, "Yeah, I didn't stutter. You heard me. I'm going to hit you in the head with a bottle." He was like, "All right, let's go." so he's in there. There's all these bikers, and because you got the bloopers, you got the mess ups, you got the mistakes. So the gentleman that was filming it, Will Baton, we were trying to. It was a sugar glass bottles, movie bottles, and he's trying to put the Jack Daniels sticker on there, and he shattered one of the bottles in his hand. I was like, "Oh, you got to be kidding me!" So I had one bottle. We had one take, and I'm just like, everybody could see. I was just like, my whole demeanor changed. I was like, "You son of a gun!" Like, so. Like, all right, give me a bottle. We got to rehearse this. So we're sitting here rehearsing it. And we're rehearsing it. We did it like 7 or 8 times. And like, all right, you're going to do this. I'm going to do this. You're going to do this. And we're telling everybody, we're rolling. Nobody's paying attention. I was like, all right, we're rolling. Nobody's paying attention to us. I'm like, all right, screw it. Let's go. We're running out of time. Music videos cost money. So we go to start it. We go to do it. And I popped him. And you hear the whole bar go, oh. Like everybody, oh shit, he hit him. Like everybody's like, oh my God, he really hit him. The reactions on everybody's face, that was real. That was real. It was amazing. It's on YouTube as well.
Oh man, I kind of want to watch both of them. Hold on, let me see. I want to see this. I gotta look it up.
Go ahead.
And it's under your name, right? Shane Pons?
Yes. Just type in Shane Pons. Shane Pons. Actually, anybody can go to Google and type in Shane Pons, Pons, and all my stuff will come up. The website, my music is on every streaming platform: iTunes, Apple Play, Spotify, Google, and then that's all out there. Something else. So when it plays, it's about halfway through. It's probably about 2 minutes in where I hit him. It's priceless.
Oh man, I gotta watch this one. So we're gonna watch Camo Queen first, and then we're gonna watch the other one.
Okay, cool. You can see me when I had long hair. My manager's is like, I love the long hair. We need the long hair. That's it. That's the truck.
She has a pink
That's
camel
huge.
stock and drives a 4-wheel drive with a sticker on the back. Says she likes to mud ride. She drinks a whiskey straight and she loves to shoot pool. Her pink collar trophy is a crown jewel. She's gentle as a lamb, Lord, she can get mean. That's why my baby is my camel queen. She's got camo clothes, she wears camo jeans. She's not concerned with little shiny things. She can fish and hunt all day long. All the way she goes with a real tree on. A woman like her is hard to be seen, but I went and found me my camo queen. She can skin a deer and she can bait a hood. She stole my heart with just one look. In the woods in the morning, at the office by 9. When it's hunting season, she ain't working overtime. She brings a whole new meaning to going green. That's why my baby is my camo queen. She's got camo clothes, she wears camo jeans. She's not concerned with little shiny face. She can fish and hunt all day long. All the way she goes with a real tree on. A woman like her is hard to be seen, but I went and found me my camo queen.
There we go. Right in the beat.
She's off in the woods, she's all alone, cause my camo queen is sitting high on her throne. She's got camo clothes, she wears camo jeans. She's not concerned with little shiny things. She can fish and hunt all day long. All the way she goes with a real tree on. A woman like her is hard to be seen, but I went and found me. She's got camo clothes, she wears camo jeans. She's not concerned with little shiny things. She can fish and hunt all day long. All the way she goes with a real tree on. A woman like her is hard to be seen, but I went and found me my camo queen. Yeah, I bet she's off in the woods right now. You fellas better watch out. Can't even see her. My camo queen.
There's
Aw,
my baby.
she's so cute. Aw, that's too
That,
cute.
that's my custom mic stand. An old tattoo artist made it for me.
Nice, nice. So, I wanted to ask you a question, but I forgot
Go ahead.
it. I'm like into it. It's really good. It's a really good. So, can you like describe your creative process when you wrote this song?
So a friend of mine, Jason Stiles, me and him and Tim Grigsby, we teamed up together. Some good friends of mine, and we were writing them. And Jason was like, "Oh man, we need kind of like a rock your world, little country girl type deal." And we came up with this, and everybody's like, "Oh, hunting." See, we have another one called the Duck Men for Duck Dynasty, and it's a Christian based theme song for them because they're they're godly men, and their whole they're a great group of people. They're from here. They're from Louisiana. Actually, they're right down the street from road from me. I'm in Minden. They're in Monroe, so they're about an hour away from me. But we just teamed up and did everything together. Shane Train. I was actually drunk at my birthday party, and the song by the Quad City GJs came on. Come on, ride a train and ride it. And so I'm going around the bar lit like a Christmas tree, and I'm telling everybody, "Come on, jump on the train! Come on, jump on the train!" And somebody said, "Jump on the train train." I was like, "Yeah, jump on the train train." I'm like hammered, and I was cool until the lights came on. Then I was out. I was like, "Oh," and they all laughed about it. And I was like, "Y'all keep laughing about it. I'll write a song about it." Sure enough, 3 days later, the Shane train came out, and then that's where we went.
Nice. And this is the other song that you was telling me about, right? Where you hit the
Correct.
guy over
Yep.
the head. Okay, I want to
That's it.
watch that.
That's it.
I want to
Music
watch
videos are so fun.
it.
I was sitting at the bar when he walked in, wearing his three-piece business suit. He ordered a drink, made a remark about my cowboy hat and boots. I said, mister, if you have a problem, take that up with me. As he walked away, he turned and said, you bumps will never amount to a thing. If you think you're better than me, well, you better change your tune. They say if you want to stir shit up, you're gonna have to lick the spoon. So bartender, step on up and pour me another round. If this fool keeps running his mouth, it's about to go down. 'Cause I'm halfway through the bottle of old number 7 black. He just kept on talking, trying to run me in the floor. My buddy Jack decided it was time to sell the score. Well, we walked on over to him with that bottle in my hand.
Here it goes.
I reached back and popped him.
Look at the reactions.
Bill.
You think you're better than me?
Got him, coach.
You better change your tune. They say if you want to stir shit up, you're gonna have to lick the spoon. So bartender, step on up and pour me another round. If this fool keeps running his mouth, it's about to go down. 'Cause I'm halfway through the bottle of old number 7 black. Decide to run your mouth, remember you don't know Jack. Halfway through the bottle, old number 7 black. So bartender, step on up and pour me another round. If this fool keeps running his mouth, it's about to go down. So bartender, step on up and pour me another round. If this fool keeps running his mouth, it's about to go down. 'Cause I'm halfway through the bottle. 'Cause I'm halfway through the bottle. Halfway through the bottle. Old number 7 black. Number 7 black.
That one was good too.
Well,
That
thank
was
you.
really good. What was your creative process for that song?
So that actually really happened. That's based off a real story. Somebody was running their mouth, and I was like, okay. And so yeah, that's actually based off of a true story. Um, and then the cool thing is the backstory on the bar on the venue. So are you familiar with bikers with MC?
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
Okay, so everybody hears about the Hell's Angels.
Yeah.
This isn't the Sons of Anarchy type bikers. So there's the Banditos, and run this area. The Banditos are very it is a they're very by the book. They're very
Mhm.
professional. Let me say that. So they when you want to bring in an MC, you want to start a new motorcycle club, you have to meet with the Banditos to get approval in that area. Well, this was their home bar. So
Oh.
I am friends with a lot of bikers in the area. I love them. They love me. They come to our shows, and they're wonderful people. People like, oh, they're this and that. No, they're not. They're just like everybody else. You respect them, they respect you. But you mess with them, just like if you mess with somebody else, then you ain't might not like the outcome. So they we I reached out to the banditos, and they were like, yeah, man, we'd love to have you in. And then all open the door for other MCs to come in. So the Gray Ghost were there, the Hell on Wheels were there, um, the the banditos were there. There was like a whole bunch of different clubs that were there, and that came for it. It was amazing. The bartender was like, "Oh, it was so much fun. Thank you so much." But it was actually fun, and I had been waiting to do that video. I wanted. And they were like, "There's how are we gonna do it?" So we're gonna act the song out. Like, listen to the song. That's what we're gonna do. And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "You heard me. That's what we're gonna do." But police, they kind of don't want to use you to use their police vehicles in videos and all this stuff. So we had to improvise a little bit. Um, uh, I was bad growing up. When I was growing up out of high school, boy, we'd go to bars and we'd walk in there and we'd start a fight and we'd go sit out on the front on the go sit out in the parking lot on the hood and watch everybody fly out the door.
That's funny.
Oh yeah. Like let's
So
go start a fight. I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna hit somebody and I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna watch everybody else fight.
that's funny. So I wanted to ask you, what tours do you have, upcoming tours you have, and where are you going on your tour?
Man, everywhere. Good lord. So
Are you
we're
coming to
it's
Louisville?
yes. I told my manager, I told Joe, I said, we've got to go to Kentucky. And I cannot wait to go back to Kentucky. We're gonna play in Nashville. I've got some we'll be over in Florida. I believe we're gonna go to New York some. Um
Mhm.
we're everywhere. We're in Texas, and we're starting to tour off here at home for the home team for my home fans. And so we're gonna start off here. We're gonna do a couple of dates here. April 5th at Samstown Casino in Bossier, and then April 9th for a Bass Life banquet at the Bossier Civic Center. And then I have some other gigs on the side that I have that I'm a honor. I DJ on the side.
Oh,
So I was a DJ for that's my day job for since 2008, 2007. And
nice.
how I actually got into singing was I went through a divorce, and I started managing a nightclub here in town. And then I learned how to DJ there. As a manager, you have to do all positions. Well, I love DJing because I love music. And then when I got out of the bar business, I'd met a gentleman, and he had a company, and he needed some help, so I helped him do it. I was singing karaoke already, and so I started DJing with him, and then it turned into now I have a DJ business, and I have 5 DJs that work for me, and now we do everything around here. And when I had the opportunity to sign on with Gatorade Entertainment, I didn't want to leave those brides and those gigs that I had high and dry.
Mhm.
And the label was like, "Oh no, of course not." And so I'm going to finish all those contracts out, and then I'll
Mhm.
be full time country singer. Um,
Nice.
but we're working on booking everything right now. And so we were just in Nashville last week recording, and my manager says, "Man, so what do you like to do as a hobby on the side? We're just catching up, I said, dude, I do a lot of stuff other than music. I show and race cars, import cars." I'm the national president of an import car club, and I've had it since
Nice.
2005. And where we got chapters all over. And I
Nice.
have the world's fastest Hyundai Tiburon, but it's also a show car. It's a best of show car. And he was like, "What? You got to be kidding me!" And so I showed him the car. His eyes just like lit up. He's like, "What in the world?" And so it's like 7 o'clock, so we're still recording. So I finished recording. We go to eat, and we're talking about. He said, "Dude, we should do a TV show." I was like, "What?" He said, "No, we should do a TV show." I'm like, okay. And we're talking about it. I'm like, I'm intrigued. I'm like, hey, I used to do extra work in the movies. Like, let's talk about it. And so he called me. We talked about it briefly. We didn't get back. I didn't get to bed till like 4 o'clock that night. And because I was still on a high from the studio because it was amazing. And like Denny Knight with the Studios was amazing. I like them guys. Oh my gosh. So I sound 1,000 times better I've ever sounded in my life. So he calls me like 8:45 in the morning, and I'm waking up, and then somebody I didn't get it. Somebody else called while he was calling. He's like, "Your phone's not working." I was like, "It is working. Everybody's calling me." And I called him. He said, "Dude, I've been up. I can't stop thinking about this. We got to do it." So I was like, "Okay." And I'm half asleep. He's like, "You're asleep." I'm like, "I'm asleep." And so we talked later in the afternoon, and we're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna start filming the TV show. Uh
Nice.
and I am like excited. So it's basically it's car shows and country music and my show. And so I'll go do what I already do anyway, going to car shows, and then I get to put on a concert at the show and go meet with other builders all over. And it is going to be amazing. And so I'm like, oh, this is it. This is it. This is so bad. This is so amazing. So I mean, we're sitting here playing. We're like this. We're doing this, and of course, then my daughter's got ideas, and she's like, "Hey, she's like, what show car are we going to show us? We're going to show all of them because I got three show cars.
Oh,
I don't have
wow.
one. I'm an overachiever." And so I was like, "Let's do it." And so now it's like, man, it's going, it's just evolving. It's just getting bigger and bigger. And I had this idea. I was like, well, shoot, how about I just get my team? We build a car and we give one away at the shows. And he was like, okay, cool. And then we was like, well, let's, I want to do something for Wounded Warrior Project or for the troops because I'm a big military supporter. And he's like, okay, cool. Like we're just putting all these ideas together, and here next week or two, we're gonna put it all together and start getting filming. And I'm rebuilding the Tiburon. I'm not really
Nice.
rebuilding it. I'm painting it and doing a few changes to it and making it even better. And so I was like, well, this is perfect. I'll just start filming this, how I do it and why I do it. And, and I know the lingo. So it's like if you took somebody else and put them out there and they're talking about ball bearing turbos or air ride versus coilovers or spring, but they wouldn't know why or what. But I do. And so it just actually works. So they actually know it. So I'm not faking it. This is actually my life. I've been doing it for a long time. And my car club, Redline Adrenaline, they have got me through some of the hardest times of my life. They are like my family too. And I love them guys to death. So they're all
Nice.
excited and pumped. And I'm telling you, I 2024, I believe this is the year that God has opened up so many doors, and he's closed the wrong ones. He's opened up the right ones and closed the wrong ones. And I'm still believing in him, on him. And Nathan Morris is on the label, and he is killing it.
Yeah.
And I have a Christian song.
Oh,
That called "Call on Me," and I want to collab with him. So me and him we're working that out, and so hopefully here soon we'll be drop. Me and him will go in the studio and record
mhm.
"Call on Me," and it is amazing. So I'm super excited about that, and just all the
Hey.
possibilities of coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just doing a lot. So when does this show come out? I want to watch it. And where is it going to be on? Like what station?
So that's the cool thing. I don't know.
Oh.
so We're filming it. I know our predictions hopefully are the fall. I didn't realize how much it went into filming a show. Holy crap! So so we're it's still in the, we're working on all of that. So we're excited and we're pumped. And it's funny because he did Joe was on a conference call today and he was talking about it, and everybody it's like it's the buzz. Everybody's talking about it. And so we're all pumped and we're all excited. The whole team's excited. And it's just, I mean, I've got a great team behind us and with us and beside us, and it's just it's amazing. Steve Lupo and Michael, his son. I mean, they put together some stuff, and his wife Diane. Man, it's everybody. That's like the whole team. We're all excited. We're all rejuvenated, and it's like we about to take over the country.
Yeah, it sure sounds like it. So, my
Yes.
last and final question before I let you go: what advice would you give my listeners who want to pursue a music career like yourself?
Don't quit. Don't quit.
Yeah.
There has been it's tough. There's been
Yeah.
some times where I was just like, am I supposed to be doing this? I've had, band members come and go. Um, I've had, life, divorces. Uh, it's funny, me and my drummer, we went and met Rich Redmond, which is Jason Aldean's drummer, and he
Wow.
said they've been together for 22 years and they've had 20 divorces. Like, between the band. I'm like, oh my gosh. He says it's not for the faint of heart. But there have been times I have literally just the wind pulled out of my sails and just like, man. And then I just, you know what? I just push my head down and I keep going. And I didn't quit. Don't quit. Okay. That's the first thing. The second thing, trust the process. I mean, it is a process. It's a tough business. Everybody's trying to learn. Everybody, there's no written manual. If there's a written manual for it, everybody would be famous. Everybody would do it. Everybody would be out there. And the second thing, don't sell out. Do your heart. But I mean, and if you do what you feel is best and in your heart, and and you got a group of guys and a team that supports you and that believes in your vision and believes in your heart, I mean, the possibilities are unlimited. That's the thing I love the most about Joe and the Gatorade family is like they they have the same vision. The guys that are with me now, they have the same vision. I've had players come in and they, oh yeah, we want to tour, we want to do this, and then when it comes down to it, they don't. And then
Yeah.
so sometimes having goals and dreams bigger than reality, and
Mhm.
and the last thing, don't listen to what people say. They're gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
haters. Cat Williams says it best. If you got 2 haters, you need to figure out how to get 15 haters by the, and if you ain't got nobody hate on you, hate on me. Say my hair ain't luxurious when you know it is.
That's a good
So,
one.
I mean, when people come like, man, I didn't think you sounded that great. Like, here's the mic. You think you can do better?
Right.
I mean, like, but when I hit the stage, I will tell you, I don't care if it's in front of 2 people or 2,000 or 20. You're gonna get the same show. It's not
Oh yeah.
those 2 people or 200 people's fault that the others didn't come. It wasn't advertised. It wasn't. There was something else going on or whatever. Whatever it may. Charlie Daniels said it best. Said it best. Don't focus on the empty seats.
Yep. True. True. I want to thank you so much, Shane, for coming on my podcast and chatting with me.
I know. I'm looking at your
Um,
she blurbs. I think it was me that blurbed more than you.
no,
No,
you did
I great.
amazing. Amazing.
I greatly appreciate you and everybody that comes to my shows. No matter what, I always sign autographs at the end of every show. I have posters that I give away. They usually sometimes they look like that. It's just different posters everywhere we go, and I give them away. I don't sell them. You don't have to buy merch. Come meet me. Come take a picture with me, and let me give you a signed poster. I want to be the artist that connects to his fans. I want to be the guy that people say, "Oh my God, I want to go back to see him because he actually cares." That's my
Yeah.
goal. That's my vision. That's my dream.
Let me know when you come to Kentucky. I'm gonna come to the show.
Oh, I love it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. You got to come backstage and hang out with me. I had to make
Okay.
sure when we get there, like, hey, she's with the band. But yes, it would be wonderful, and I can't thank you enough for having me be a part of your show.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Yes,
Bye.
ma'am. Good.
Hey everyone, thank you all so much for listening to She Flirts podcast. Um, as we already said on the show, he's on Spotify, YouTube, he's on all the platforms. So if you want to listen to his music and follow his tour where he's going, I'm definitely going to be at his show. So when he comes to Kentucky. So definitely check out his music. It's amazing music. I love country, so yeah, this is definitely something that is going to be on my Spotify playlist. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you all so much for listening to She Blurs podcast, and see you next time. Bye.